Hello there, friends. It's me, Newton's apple. Yes, that apple, the one everyone whispers about in stories. And guess what? I didn't just fall out of a tree. I actually helped Isaac Newton figure out why everything in the world moves. A couple examples include why balls bounce on the playground, why bikes go faster when you pedal harder, why swings go higher when you pump your legs, and even how planets swirl around up in space. Today, I'm going to tell you the story from my point of view. And by the end, you'll understand all three of Newton's laws of motion. And I even bet you'll start noticing them every time you run, jump, toss, or slide a ball. We start my story up in my tree. I lived a very calm life. For days, weeks, and maybe even months, I hung from my branch. And like a rock, I didn't move, not even a little bit. This is because of inertia, a big word which means objects stay still unless something makes them move. And objects keep moving unless another object stops them. So there I was, being a completely still apple and doing absolutely nothing. But gradually, as time went on, my stem grew weaker. And unlike Elphaba and Wicked, I cannot defy gravity. So the wind picked me up and I fell right to the ground. See how I didn't choose to fall? A force, being the wind, made me move. And that, my friends, is Newton's first law of motion. As I fell, I started to notice that I was getting faster and faster. Gravity was pulling me down with a force, and that force made me speed up. The bigger something is, or the harder you push it, the more it moves. Imagine this: if I were just a tiny little apple seed, I would have fallen down gently. Whereas, if I were a huge, heavy, giant pumpkin, I would have fallen so fast and hit the ground with a huge thud. So why is there such a big difference? Because force depends on mass, which is how big or heavy something is. And also acceleration, which is how fast something speeds up. That is Newton's second law of motion. So after I fell to the ground, something funny happened. I bounced. Because when I hit the ground, I pushed down on it, and then the ground pushed back onto me. This is Newton's third law. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Well, there you have it. That's my story and how I helped Isaac Newton discover his three laws of motion. These laws explain almost everything we do, and every day you're using the same science Newton discovered. And the next time you find yourself thinking about it, I hope you remember my story. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.